Hello, this is Emily Iannelli, and I wanted to touch upon something that is very, very important. Um, I also can say that I have in the past made uh, some choices that I'm not particularly proud of with respect to driving. I must admit that there have been times where I've been driving and using my phone and texting, and luckily I've never had any issues, no problems. Um, it is illegal to text and drive, just like it's illegal to drink and drive. The ramifications can be deadly. The problem is there are too many distracted drivers on the road that are leading to horrible tragedies. AT&T has launched an advertising campaign where they show people texting or distracted with their phones specifically. And those spots, they're on the TV, they're on YouTube, are very impactful and very emotional and powerful. And you cannot dismiss the importance of those ads. And they portray what could possibly happen. There's one that portrays a woman going out with her daughter in the back seat. She's in the back, the daughter strapped in the back seat, and the mom is driving. And the longer version of this video that I saw on YouTube is that there's a lot of dynamics within the video. There's a little boy counting cars by an overpass, and he's on his bicycle. There's a young man who's en route to see his son's baseball game, and he stops at a local convenience store, and he buys a lottery ticket, and and then there's a woman who speaks a foreign language, possibly Spanish or Italian, who is talking to her husband, and then she says she's going outside to water the lawn. And the gentleman is driving his car, and he's on the phone with his wife, talking about the possibility of selling their home. And the mother with her daughter are in the car, and the boy is on a road, and the lady is by her home watering her lawn. The mother is using her phone. She's talking to her daughter in the back seat, and she's about to send a picture in a text on her phone And in that brief moment when she's distracted, they show her car colliding with the other car that the gentleman is driving, and it just shows the impact, which is horrific, where the woman's car just rolls over. It's a high impact accident, and the effects of it is very gut-wrenching and hard-hitting and very impactful and very scary and very horrific. And it will definitely make you think twice about texting and driving, or driving and texting. You never bring a phone with you in your car to use. You bring your phone in your car and you keep it in your glove compartment or your pocketbook, and you put it on silent mode so you're not distracted. When you're driving a car, you have to be attentive to the road. You cannot have any distractions whatsoever. And you hope to God there are no other drivers on the road texting and driving distracted, because you can be an innocent victim to someone else's poor decisions, and that we have no control over. But we have control over our own choices, and the right choice is, if you're going to drive and you're going to bring your phone with you, which you need to do not use that phone. The only time you use that phone is if you have to and you pull over. And generally, in the case where I would use the phone would be if I had to make a 911 phone call and nothing else. And if I would pull over. For instance, if I came to the scene of an accident that just occurred and I had my phone with me, I would definitely reach out to 911 and report the accident. But you do not use the phone to text, to talk. Driving and texting or using a phone is playing with fire. And you have to be smart, and you don't make those choices, because it could cost a life. The text message can wait. It is not worth dying over answering or sending or reading a text. Yet so many people do it. Not everybody gets into a car accident while using their phones, but the ones that do, their lives are changed forever. And if they die, it's a tragedy that could have been avoided and should have never happened. Do not use your phone when you're driving. if you're going to use your phone to talk, not to text, you have to make sure it's a hand-free phone. I still don't advise you doing that because you can be distracted. But if it's an emergency and you have no choice, you must be careful. There is a reason why the laws are enforced. Texting and driving kills. Do not text and drive. Do not drive and text. It can kill. Be smart. It can wait. Your life is far more important than answering a text. The tragedies are way too great. Young people, middle age, old, doesn't matter. Lots of kids driving, just newly driving, having phones. A lot of kids getting killed on the road for innocently replying or reading a text when it shouldn't have happened to begin with. Watch those AT&T ads. They will definitely change your perspective. Do not, and I repeat, do not drive and text. Do not text and drive. Thank you, Emily Iannelli.